Welcome back to Two Cheers, One Chat. We are your hosts, Derek Cox.
Rudolph Thurman.
Thank you for joining us for yet another episode. This is our Christmas edition. We're so blessed to be here, to have made it to another Christmas holiday season.
Yes.
We're grateful to God for that, for giving us the opportunity to see another one, to be able to spend time with our family, to reflect on the entire year.
Yes.
It has been a short one for us as far as Two Cheers, One Chat is concerned.
Yes.
And we are going to be hitting the ground running in 2022. We have a whole lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff to talk about.
That we want to talk about. Also, we're gonna be branching out in different areas, but that's yet to be discussed and agreed upon.
Yes.
So, because it's a teamwork, right? Like we every episode we have to agree on. Every topic we're going to talk about, we have to agree on. We share our opinions on them, and most of the time we agree on many of those topics. It's been good so far. It's been quite an interesting year or a couple months for us here at Two Cheers, One Chat, and we are extremely excited for more to come in the new year of 2022. This episode we just dedicated to ourselves. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna talk about things that is on our mind, the projects that we're working on. We wanted first to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Happy Kwanzaa, everything else. And I really don't know all of it, but I wish everybody good health and strength for the year 2022. I hope that you find yourself, if you haven't as yet, and continue to push forward in your goals and your aspirations, and that you become a better you. The world is missing a lot of humanity. And I want to stress that specifically, that it's getting out of control out there. So at least we can try to maintain our humanity and care for each other the best way we can, because the enemy wins when we don't. He loves war and destruction. He loves to distract us. He loves chaos. And we are living here in the world, so of course that all those things are going to happen. We just have to stay prayed up. That's my encouragement to you. That's my that's what I wanted to share. That stay prayed up, stay focused, and don't be distracted. Don't fall into the trap of the enemy of trying to hurt people, trying to drag people down, trying to bring them down. And I know I'm flowing because I'm flowing. When I flow.
Let it flow.
So my prayers are with you all. I know that we also have lost a lot in 2021. A lot of families have lost their lives and lost their loved ones. And I pray for those of you who have lost someone and who is actually, who are going through a tough time during the holiday season. I know a lot of people go into depression because they're missing others. This is the time when everybody else is jolly that you kind of like see the rate of depression. I mean, it's throughout the year, but most of the times when it's holiday. So I'm prayerful that you guys stay strong and push yourself to come out of that depressive state. We don't need it. We need you. You have purpose. So lift your heads up and make the best of what you have. And I wish I had all of it. I don't wish, because I don't have a genie. I don't pray to a genie. So my prayers is that God provide for you in each area of your life, and that you find your true purpose if you haven't already, and stay humble, remain humble, and like I said, remember humanity. We all need each other, and we can all hold each other's hands and push forward to the next.
Yes, very well said. I will also definitely like to thank God for all the great things that He has done, in my life. Also for what He has done, like for us, like with this show, this podcast, it's been really, really amazing, everything that we've been able to do, so far. And, all thanks and praises definitely go to him, and him meaning God, Jesus Christ.
That's just
right?
what to ask.
You want to ask, right? The holidays is very festive. Everybody comes together, have fun, but also we have to also look at the other side of things, of holidays. Sometimes for the holidays, it's not so festive for a lot of people because of the people that have lost others, right? So, not a lot of people are jumping for joy or getting up, running to a gift, under a tree. There's a lot of people out here who are just very unfortunate, due to certain situations, circumstances, and we pray, for those families. We pray for those, for those people. We pray for the people who may not be as fortunate as others to celebrate, the holidays and do certain things, or go from different homes and families. There's a lot of people who don't, like I said, they don't have people. So this is why we always have to be thankful for the things that we have in our lives, and also always remember the ones who don't have,
Right.
while we're celebrating.
And I forgot to say, if you can give a little, give a little. If you can give a lot, give a lot. And shout out to all the wealthy people out there that give and don't stop giving. Like, you have my hearts, all of you, every single one of you. Like, like you remember,
Right, right.
the others, and you don't look down on them and stuff. I am really grateful for all of you. Can I have some? No, I'm just playing. All right.
Since you're giving, season to be giving.
Yeah. Don't forget, it could be $1 or two, or a plate of food. Some may need. So you can reach out and touch someone.
Yeah.
Share that love and joy as we all celebrate. It's not only about receiving, it's mostly about giving. And giving feels so great.
Yeah.
I can tell you about that because I love to give.
And there's a type of giving,
Yeah.
right? You see, when you give from the heart, it's different than a person who's giving to be noticed, or looking to get a pat from the back.
Right.
Pat on the back, right? There's some people who can just give and walk away.
Right.
Right? And
We don't need
it's
the cameras all the time because some people
Yeah.
love to have the cameras rolling. And no disrespect to anyone, you could do you.
Right.
But sometimes the people on the other end does not really like that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they feel less of themselves. And then you're showing them to the world and they're like, I don't want to be on camera. Some
Right.
would hide and some will be fine with it. Some don't care.
Yeah.
But we also have to be mindful of those people that don't like that.
Yeah, some people
so-
never even got other people's consent, and it's like
Yeah.
you turning on your camera and be
Yeah.
like, look, I just gave this person this, I just gave this
Yeah.
person that. Like
Yeah, no.
that's for you.
People, right? That's for you and your family and your friends and whoever else you want to show that to. But some people don't like that
No,
a lot,
they don't.
and we can respect each other that way. It doesn't matter what situation they're in. You still have to respect them and don't. If they don't want to be exposed or they don't want to be in a camera, don't fight them. Just give and keep it moving. Do what's on your heart to do. So let's
Hey.
talk about this family tradition because I love to talk about my Guyanese food when it comes to Christmas.
Oh, you making me
I
hungry.
I am big on that. I'm like, we have this thing that's called pepper pot, and it's made with cat's rib, and we have all kinds of different meats in there. It's oxtail, it's beef, it's pork, it's cow. No, what cowie? Which one? What are those things? I can't remember what else I put in there, but it's like the favorite thing. We can either eat it with bread, or we can eat it with rice. I love to eat it rice, but I eat it with couscous because I don't eat rice. So
Right.
the couscous is it's heaven to me. Like I just love it. Like I love it. And my daughter, she has grown up, well, of course, in the Guyanese home, and she knows what all these food is, and she loves the pepper pot. Like there's no life at Christmas time without the pepper pot.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think I do pretty well making it, because I'm kind of like the chef. I'm always in the kitchen, so I'm always cooking something. And so my family kind of really they look forward to my pepper pot every Christmas. Make this big old pot. It's huge, and the thing about that, you don't have to store it in your fridge like to keep it. It's something that stays on your stove, and what you do is you heat it up twice a day, in the morning and in the evening, because it falls asleep. That's what we said, it falls asleep, because you can see, because of course it has a lot of the meat, the oxtail,
Oh man.
and all those other stuff is kind of like fat, have a lot of fat in it.
Yeah.
But we have it once a year, so we, it's not gonna kill us. So it's really I would make it every month if possible, but it takes away from actually waiting till the end of the year to
Right.
actually have it.
Yeah.
And so that's one of our dish, and that I like. And then we do the whole, a lot of people don't like pork and all. We're not even supposed to eat it, but I do it for them, okay? That they want it. So roast pork and ham and all this. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to be.
You getting that ham?
Have a piece of a feast. Like, of course, we have all kinds of meat there, but Christmas is really, we're big on that. And we also
Right.
big on the day after Christmas, which is not really celebrated here.
Right.
It's celebrated, of course, in Guyana and also in Canada. We call it Boxing Day. Normally, it would have like this boxing match. All year they're promoting it, and then boxing it is big thing, and everybody that's the only day we leave, like come out the house. Christmas Day we don't go anywhere, nobody sees us, we're inside. We eat and we just be merry and have our little whatever drinks we feel like we want to have, because we're in home, we're not going anywhere, right? And
like that.
so that's big for us. So what do you do on Christmas?
What I do, either have you're funny. Yeah, have dinner at home, and then sometimes, depending on what's going on, probably go by family's house, my parents, or whoever has something going on. But for the most part, try to celebrate, Christmas at home. Get up in the morning and do everything there. And but if family if parents or whoever not have anything else, there's nothing wrong with staying in your house and doing Christmas throughout the whole day, over there. There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely, we don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Stay in house.
know people like to house hop, but some years is you just got to know how to switch it up.
That's just not a thing for us, though.
House hopping?
Nah, we don't do that. Not on Christmas Day. Christmas Day is strictly family. Nobody goes anywhere.
Yeah.
We're in there. Boxing Day, yeah, we'll house hop, because growing up in Guyana, that's what they do, right? We'll go and eat everybody's food, because they make black cake. It's made with rum and raisins.
Oh, I
And
know
so,
that.
And then you go from house to house and you get a plate of whatever is in there, because we also cook, and there's also meals that is being cooked. We don't celebrate it here. Since we came to this country, we don't celebrate the Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Because the Boxing Day, we also eat and sit in. We also used to eat and sit at the table
Right.
in Guyana.
Right.
So, but we don't do that here.
You don't
It's
do
just
it.
It's just a regular day for us. But
Yeah.
Christmas Day is strictly home.
Black cake. My grandmother makes some mean black
Yeah.
cake. Oh
Okay.
yeah. She. I actually gotta give her a call, find out she making black cake this year.
Okay. Good, huh? Actually, my neighbor last year made black cake, and he just bought me one. It was really good. Keisha had a feast.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
she loved it. I had a little piece, and I was just like, yeah. It's kind of reminds me of my mom aunt. She used to make them, and Yeah, I haven't really picked that up, like to learn how to make it,
how
but
to
it's
do
something
that?
that you set throughout the year. I like fruits with rum and all this other stuff. So like Christmas, everybody's getting drunk because it's that strong, right? You're
Yeah,
leaving it
yeah.
soak in that rum, it's really strong. But
Oof.
I don't advise in drinking and driving and all that stuff. All right, so
Stay
that's
home.
just if you're in the house.
Yeah, get drunk
Okay?
in your own home so you can land on your bed.
Absolutely. Anyways, we want to shout out our poetry family.
Yeah.
You know, the 5 of you. I'm just
Wow.
to all of you, we love you all and continue
Yeah.
doing what you're doing. We hope that you will have a great Christmas and you know
Yeah.
whatever you decide you're celebrating, whatever you're calling it. If it's not
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
just be safe and be healthy and lots of love.
Yeah.
And especially good things for 2022.
Yeah, and
Is
don't
anybody else?
don't overeat. You know, remember this people out there that don't have anything, so don't stack your plate, you know, too high, and then end up having to throw some of that food away.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Yeah,
Like no wasting. It's like, you know, there was rumors the other day about food shortage and stuff,
Yeah.
and then I think so many wastes go on. It's just really sad.
yeah, it
Um,
is.
I'm a person that looks all around. Like my mind just runs to all the kids around the world that don't have that can't celebrate this. And even if they do, the parents can't afford to buy them a gift that they look forward to. But we can teach them about the gift of humanity for the world. I think that's so important this year, more than anything else, more than getting any gifts under the Christmas tree.
Yeah,
It's just the love that we need to share with each other. I when I think about it, I think the world is being turned upside down, and there's so many things that could, we can say contribute to that. And so, if we can pray for each other to continue to be humble
yeah,
and to care for one another, I think we'll be able to continue on.
yeah,
There's a God, and He does not sleep. He's wide awake and He's watching, and He gave us all these amazing things. He gave us all these things that we can call Christmas and we can call New Year's and all these holidays and all these things that we can, talk about. People, it's a pagan holiday and we
Yeah.
understand all that. But to an extent, I like to call it Family Day. Day we cheer up and we just
Yeah.
chill and hang and have a ball and eat all the food we didn't eat
Yeah.
all year,
Right.
and just be fat about it.
Yeah.
And not really care.
And have no judgment
Yeah,
zone or
not at
whatever.
all. And eat. And I love pecan. We talk about food. I love pecan. I know I switched a minute, but I love pecan pie
Pie.
with ice cream. Oh,
Ooh.
it's heaven. Okay.
Pies?
I could imagine what heaven is with that pie and that pepper pot with my couscous. So
My
that
father,
right there.
my father's the pie guy. You know.
I am out for Walgreens, but all right. I am figuring out how to make it, but Walgreens work for me. I heat that stuff up in the microwave and it's warm, and I put the ice cream. Oh, yes.
Yeah, my father, he make a sweet potato pie, apple pie, peach cobbler. Like he just really pumpkin pie. Like he just goes in like with the pies.
Oh, he's a pie guy.
Pie
Mr.
guy.
Pie Torman.
Mr. Pie. Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Mr. Pie Thurman.
Okay, that's good. But I like all the other pies, but I love pecan pie.
Pecan pie?
If all of them are lined up right there, but like, give me that pecan. It's because I like to eat my salad with nuts and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think I love those.
So
things,
how do you like your pies? You like your pies like you like it really warm, or do you like it like because some people
Yeah.
they like cold.
I was just saying that I heat it up in the microwave.
Shoot.
Not paying attention.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I was just saying I heat it up in the microwave and then I put the ice cream on it. And
Oh man, I
oh,
missed that part.
Maybe because I whispered, I was just like, I put it in.
Yeah, you have like those little moments sometimes. It's like, yeah, they get the pie. It's like warm.
And then I can realize, like, all right, I get it. It's okay.
You know I still rock with you.
Of course you do.
All day.
So yeah, so is there any favorite thing of yours that you like when it's the Christmas time, or you,
Food?
yeah?
Um,
I mean, should I even ask that question? Like, do you like food? You like food?
Yeah, food.
And that's my middle name.
You
like,
know who I am. I wouldn't. You know what? You know what's crazy? I don't have like a specific dish that I anticipate for Christmas. I think there's so much stuff like on the table where it's like I know there's a lot of those things that that I'm gonna like, but if there's things that I look forward to, you know, the ham is usually really good. Yeah, some yams.
you're just missing so much, huh?
Yeah.
I am going to brag about the Guyanese Christmas all the time because,
Yeah.
like, I'm like that's regular. I'm sure the pepper pot and the roast, like all of that. Like we go in, right, and we bake chicken, like the whole chicken.
Yeah.
We bake that, and I stuff it, and I do all that kind of stuff, and yeah, one year you and the entire family is gonna have to come over for a Guyanese Christmas.
No, not a problem.
And
Not a problem. We could do.
maybe in Nigeria
Oh,
or England.
Why those areas?
All that. So either which way, you know, you're happy. Like you can make your own happiness. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, right?
Yeah.
My Guyanese existence or my heritage or whatever, my tradition goes with me. It doesn't matter which part of the globe I am. If I'm there at Christmas time, I am cooking some pepper pot. Okay? And so it continues on with that, you know, with me.
I gotta taste that pepper pot.
Yeah.
I gotta try that.
You know, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you know.
Of course. I was a little bowl for you, just like
You
this.
got just like a little bowl?
Just
I don't even know they got bowls that small.
Yeah, they are in dolls bowls.
Dog
Kid
bowls?
section of the like. That's the kitchen thing.
That's all I get?
All right. I mean, you taste it. I want you wasting my pepper pot. It's precious.
Are you confident
I am confident.
that it tastes good?
I'm confident, but it's true because everybody has said, "What's that?" And they try was like, "Ooh, I like this." So you know, I'm confident.
Then you know what? You gonna make
I think
that
if
bowl
I
bigger.
was, if it wasn't good, my family would have been like, "Yeah, you're not making that again," you know. So, but they just like, "You make it pepper pot? Of course I'm making pepper pot. What?
What kind of question is that,
What kind
right?
of question is that? It's a sin to not have pepper pot at Christmas, as far as I'm concerned." So yes.
And what you drink it like? Or do you do like the whole eggnog and like all
well,
of that?
my daughter is kind of like into the eggnog thing. She's like, yeah, we're having eggnog. You know, she brings her little things in there. And we used to also have that in Guyana as well when I was growing up. I'm not a big fan of it. There's some, you know, rather drink some Baileys. Yeah, they have like that's eggnog. Yeah. And so, yeah, my daughter does that one. Let me see. I am a wine drinker. I like wine. I like to sip on wine and good wine.
Good wine, right?
Good wine. And you know, and that's it. So
yeah,
pretty
wine.
much.
Yeah, me too. Like wine.
Yeah.
Wine is good. It's really great.
Yeah, wine is great.
Preference: red, white wine.
I like rosé.
Yeah.
And I also like red.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, it yeah, a little bit here, a little there. I also love my Mai Tais, by the way. So if anybody, let me stop. I'm a Mai Tai girl. Like,
Mai Tais are official.
it's really something. One of my favorite drinks, but I don't drink to get drunk.
Right.
My
Just
limit is
to
one
feel
or
right.
two. Yeah, one or two. And that's it for me.
Yeah,
I've had my days where, you know, and I'm not sure why I keep looking at that camera, but I need to be looking at this one. There's some days when it's like back in the days when I was just out of control, it was drink whatever, and mix the drinks and all kinds of craziness. But those were the old days.
Those were
Now
those.
now I'm older and try to take as much care as myself
Mm-hmm.
of myself
Take
as
care of yourself. Yeah, yeah.
much as possible. And so alcohol can if you overdo it, can really do some serious damage to you. So
Yes.
we always have to be mindful. Even the food we
Careful.
put in our bodies as well, we have to be mindful of what we're putting in our bodies. We have to stay healthy if we want to continue on building on that empire of ours.
Yes.
We have to take care of us. Um, and I'm looking forward to grandbabies. So I really have to take care of myself. So that's all a whole package, right? What we drink, what we eat, how we exercise, and all that stuff. And yeah, so that's about it. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. We want to talk about our upcoming
Yeah.
projects that we have coming up. My book pre-orders start this month. And for those of you who are not following me, I am Derry Cox. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me there also on Facebook as I am Derry Cox. And The Child Within is what I would call my first real creative project, huge project. Poetry is one thing, but writing a book, a novel, is another thing. Like, it's totally different. It's
Big accomplishment.
I applaud me,
I applaud you.
and I thank you.
I applaud you.
So with the process with that book I was being guided to write it. I would say fiction, but it really is what the spirit was leading me to write, and everything. I had my moments where I'm like, did I write that? Oh yeah, you did. So those that's what I call about how the spirit intercedes.
Right.
When you have absolutely no idea
Right.
what you're doing, but you're doing it in a positive way. The words that come out of your mouth, that comes off of your finger, and the pen, whatever you're writing. And so that's basically how life is for me. Those moments where I'm not fully aware of what I'm doing, but when I look at what I just wrote or what I just said, it's like, yeah, you seriously was being guided with the spirit there. So this book have a lot to do with it's a lot of warnings. It's a lot of things that people can really look at themselves and say, this might be me right here. Because each one of my characters, they all have their different flaws,
Right.
but they're able to. I'm not going to share all of that with you. You're going to have to get the book. So I'm going to leave it right there. The Child Within. Pre-orders will be available soon. Like this week it should be. I should have that set up and ready to roll.
Yeah.
And also upcoming in 2022, I'm just going to talk a little bit about my stuff that I'm doing individually. My skincare line is set to come out in July of 2022. So the campaign starts from next month.
Right.
And I wanted to line that up to prepare. I'm stocking the shelves, as I call it, making sure I have all the products that I need to hit the ground running when July comes in. So there will be, when you're starting out a new business, I know a lot of people say it's a trial and error thing, but I'm confident in what I'm doing. I'm confident, and I have that confidence because of God, right? And the fact that He placed that on my heart to do, and it started with my book, started with my books. It's going to a skincare line. And then once that is set up, I'm going to start fully with my foundation for abused women and children. Also, I included their cancer patients because that's also something that was, affected my family. My mom and my aunt had both passed from having cancer. So those are the things that also speaks to my heart, that I want to make sure or try my best to be able to be there for those people who are not able to be there for themselves, and not I know there are a lot of people here with foundations, but I'm from Guyana. My attention will most of the time focus there to think about what I can do to give back to the country where I
Yeah,
was.
your birthplace.
Yeah, the place of my birth. So, and there are a lot. Cancer has been rising in Guyana, and they need a lot of help and support. So, the opportunity that God has given me, the doors that He's opened for me, would allow me to help those people. And I don't mind leaving myself with $5 if I can help 10 families. You know, that's kind of like
That's
just
beautiful.
who I am. And I as much as I don't want to, but so it's like, oh, I'm not, you're not in that space where you feel like, and then even if I try, I can't turn my back, or I can't, I wouldn't think twice about giving my last to help someone. And so I encourage you. That's why I keep stressing about humanity and caring for one another and loving each other, and loving our brothers and sisters as we love ourselves. We don't need that $1,000 bag. Maybe you deserve it, but you know what? You might think about a child that just need $50, so you might buy a bag for $7.50. And feed like 4 or 5 kids with those little $50. So those are little things that we can do, and we can start to build on and teach our generation how to give back. I know it might sound funny when I say the billionaire title might not reach me, because I don't want to be a billionaire if there are like a billion people suffering.
Y'all heard that?
All right, so
That's
I'm rather
powerful.
just have $5, and I'll be okay, because I know who has my back, and He never fails, and that's God. So as long as that's wherever I can help, I will help, and that's why I am devoting myself to the foundation. And because abuse was at one point a part of my story, a part of my life, the past tense. That's something that's close to my heart, that I want to reach out to those people. And it could be man, woman, or child, because men are also being abused at high rates, and nobody really talks about it, right? And I love my brothers. I love the kings, and whatever race you are, you're all worthy, and you all deserve to be treated well, so there it is. So the foundation, the book that comes out, The Child Within, the skincare line that comes out, and the foundation immediately after that. So those are the things that I am working on. And also, The Child Within will have a sister, because there's so much, and I've already started. It's really crazy because I'm already starting to, or I have already started writing part 2.
Yeah.
And so that was really interesting how all
That's
of that
great.
flowed. And I'm really excited, and I'm really looking forward to share this book with the world. So get ready, get your money ready, and we'll take it from there. And
Get your money ready. Yeah, and as for myself, I also have my book coming out. This will be my second book. My first book was Pages of Potency. My second book, which is Visual Revelations.
I love that name.
Yeah, thank you so much. Visual Revelations should be out very, very soon. I know I probably said that before, but everything is in motion. Very, very soon. You should be hearing actually announcement soon about the actual release date. I'm very excited about this book. I think like the thing about doing a second book is like going back in and being able to do it again, right? And that's
Yay!
it's amazing, because I think that you're so blown away when you actually accomplish the first book. So it's like, wow, I'm an author. I have a book out there, and to just know that it's not a dream, it's not a fantasy. A second book is actually coming out. sky's the limit. Like reach for the stars. Like anybody ever been told that they can't do something, like block all them negative words out and just keep reaching, achieve everything that you that you want to achieve. So besides my poetry, and this second book that's coming out, other things that's a part of me, that's instilled in me, it's acting. So it's like, yes, I still have the passion and the drive, for acting, and I have upcoming things. As those things get put together, those things will be announced. So but there are definitely things being worked on currently, behind the scenes, like with the acting, and that's also another thing that I want to go all the way. I don't want to limit myself to how far I may see myself when it comes to that. Maybe there's more that falls underneath that umbrella that I don't see at this moment. But as you continue to walk towards your passion and your purpose, and I feel like more things will be revealed to you, and but always put God first in everything that you do. Because without him, none of it, anything that you see, this books, acting, anything in general, wouldn't be possible, like, without him, because he's the giver.
Yeah.
Right. So
absolutely, and I can't wait for all these exciting things that you're doing. Look forward to it very much. Yay! All right, this brings us to the end of our
Christmas episode
and the end, for 2021, Two Cheers, One Chat. This will be the last episode for the year until the new year. So thank you all for listening, watching, sharing, for your comments, your your support. Feel free to share. Like I said, to comment, to, we really appreciate your love and support.
Yes,
so
definitely, and shout out to Lounge Studios.
Yeah.
We always have to give them a shout out for all the amazing things that they do. Just this whole ambiance that you see right here. This is Lounge Studios, and shout out to them.
All right. Thank you again for watching. This is Two Cheers, One Chat. Find us on YouTube at Two Cheers, One Chat, on Instagram at Two Cheers, One Chat. Poetry is visual. I am Derry Cox, and also Derry's Poetry Lounge. I'm all over the place, but yeah, I'm grounded.
That means you working.
I like to stay busy. So that's us, right? And who's chatting in the chairs?
We
are.